Justice J.A. Patil, the man who headed the two-member Adarsh Judicial Commission, has slammed those involved in the multi-crore Kargil for profit scam. Justice Patil has told Headlines Today in an exclusive interview that greed of those involved in the scam knows no bounds. He said he is not disappointed or surprised at the fact that the state government has rejected his report. The former judge said he would have welcomed valid reasons for rejecting his report. Very clearly here, Justice Patil has said that the Adarsh saga was not one of ideal cooperation, ideal as an Adarsh, but a shameless tale of blatant violations that reflect greed, nepotism and favoritism. This commission has criticized politicians for providing patronage to the housing society and the bureaucrats for giving permission and clearances for getting flats. This is quid pro quo basis, remarked Justice Patil. And joining me now for more on this big story, this is a Headlines Today exclusive. Sahil Joshi, our Mumbai Bureau Chief Editor, Mumbai, joins me for the latest. Sahil, Justice Patil is not surprised at this blatant tale of greed that actually exposes 4 chief ministers of Maharashtra.
Absolutely, Gaurav, and Justice Patil clearly says that since beginning he knew that this particular commission was formed under Commission of Inquiry Act, and it's not a court of law, so their major role will be finding out the facts regarding Adarsh scam, and that's what they have done. That's what Patil is saying. He says that the truth behind whatever has happened to build that Adarsh building has been already revealed by this particular commission. Whether the government doesn't want to accept it, that will be government's prerogative, but they have done, according to him, have done a good job. He doesn't think that the whole episode was futile, even if the government had to spend 7 crores on this particular commission of inquiry. He thinks that the truth has come out, but it depends on the government whether the government wants to accept it or they want to reject it. But as for the Commission of Inquiry Act, it's not mandatory on the government that they should accept the findings of this particular commission. Gaurav.
Sahil, stay on with me. We'll talk about this huge, monumental image of corruption in Mumbai, in South Mumbai, right next to Navy Nagar in Kolaba. But before we do that, Sahil, let's for a moment listen in to Justice Patil, who very clearly says that this is a story, this is a symbol of greed, of nepotism. 4 former chief ministers, 2 former urban development ministers and 12 top bureaucrats of the Maharashtra government, how they connived on a quid pro quo basis, and how for every floor that went up, the bureaucrats lined their pockets. They took apartments in this building. Let's listen in to Justice Patil.
If they had given some reasons, you see, they would have been welcome, you see. But it's their discretion, you see. I found that, you see, so many persons or officers, they had you see, more than one houses, you see. And yet they applied for membership of Adarsh and arranged to get a flat, allotment of a flat. So these people, concerned people, they are specifically named, you see, and even in the summary of conclusions their names are given.